Three Brits with an eye for a deal have a day to scour a French market for bargain homewares and collectibles.
I could just buy everything.
I'm offered her 300, it's all I've got left in my pocket.
35.
They've each got €800 to spend, and veteran dealer Mark Frank's on hand to help.
I think it's at least €200 too dear. Don't buy too much work, save some money.
Back in Britain, they'll upcycle their purchases.
Check it out. Love, love, love this. Please explain this.
Then they have a day to sell them.
You've got a deal. Thank you very much.
I can't believe what's just gone on in there.
And whoever makes the most money walks away with everyone else's profits.
The moment of truth.
Today's competition begins in the medieval town of Rians in Provence, southern France. This is a traditional French village with quaint squares and a lively cafe culture, all set beneath a stunning hilltop church. But in September, these sleepy streets are transformed as locals and professionals take over the town to sell their wares.
This market is only on once a year. There's around about 200 stall holders here. It's a dealer's dream. There's French buyers and French sellers. There's very few English here. But I'll tell you what there is, bargains galore.
This huge event attracts up to 20,000 visitors, and today that includes three Brits, amateur bargain hunters who reckon they've got what it takes to buy low in France and sell at big profits back home. First up is mum of two Tracy, an interior design enthusiast, but it's her passion for budgeting that has defined her taste.
I don't have any antiques just because they're so expensive. I prefer to buy something, upcycle it, make it into something more affordable. Take something shabby and turn it into something chic.
They'll be helped every step of the way by expert dealer Mark Franks, who'll be offering advice and doing his level best to keep them out of trouble.
Okay guys, here we are in the south of France. Isn't it beautiful?
Good.
Excited?
I'm very excited. Lovely.
Madge, I've got some money for you. I've got €800. What are you going to be looking for today?
Ooh, I think I'm going to be looking for very chic French objet.
Tracy, he's chic. Does that scare you?
It does.
It does?
Yeah.
Wow. Now, Helen, have you been to the south of France looking at antiques and collectibles before?
This is my first time and I am embracing every moment of it.
Embrace it, embrace it, embrace it. We have got a plane to catch tonight, so we need to get on with this. Guys, get buying, go.
They've got their money, but just 5 hours to spend it, so they'll need to be focused.
I think the way to win it is to find something that stands out, is not the most obvious choice.
Whoever makes the most money from buying here, then upcycling and selling back in Britain, will win and take everyone's profits. Mark's impressed with Madge's start, but let's not forget there are two others in this competition, and they both want to win. Not least Tracy, who's sticking to her game plan of seeking out the weird and wonderful.
I'm looking for kind of quirky things that you wouldn't really find in England. Something that people can see and just think, wow, straight away.
And it's not long before she spots something that fits the bill, an unusual looking coffee pot. But the first thing she's got to negotiate is the language barrier. Here's hoping she has Madge's silver tongue.
Can you use it to drink from, or is it just to look at?
Clearly not.
Functional? Functioning?
Tracy likes the pot, but can she get a good deal from a vendor who doesn't speak a word of English?
Nothing at all.
He's asking for 50.
50?
But that sounds a bit steep for our Trace.
Catravan?
Hang on, she's gone in at 80. That's going up, not down.
No, that's different. No.
At least everyone understands the international language of finger counting.
45.
Yes, that's good. 45. That is a good price. Did you do it for that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Thank you.
And we got there in the end.
I just like how different it is, really. I really didn't expect to find something like that.
And Tracy's hot on his heels as she picks up a barrel for €35 and a set of 4 chairs for a further 25. But Mark's not quite sure about her purchase.
Right, let's take a look at these chairs. Look at what I'm doing. I'm feeling where the padding's all gone into a big bump in the middle.
But can an upholsterer fix that, or would I have to go to a furniture place and...
Upholsterer can fix that. It
With
wouldn't
the
be cheap, yeah. It don't worry me so much at 25. I think you still get out of jail. Be really careful of trying to take these apart and put them back together again. Don't buy too much work. Save some money. Carry on shopping.
Thank you.
So far today, Madge has bought 6 items and spent €185. Helen has also bought 6, but has spent less at €89. And Tracy has picked up 9 items in total and spent the most of the 3 at €251. 3 shoppers with an €800 budget are in competition to see who can buy the best bargains from a French market before taking them back to the UK to upcycle and sell for a profit.
There's so much choice everywhere. That's the hardest thing.
The game is to make a profit, and that's what I'm here to do.
With time running out to spend their remaining euros, they're all scouring the market in search of hidden treasure. None of our buyers have time to waste, but while the girls are starting to panic,
I'm starting to feel pressured. I'm feeling the pressure now.
Bit of a hurry, bit stressy, but I'll find something, I'm sure.
Madge is thinking strategy.
I feel like I need something with a bit more of an impact.
But the next item Tracy spotted requires no haggling at all.
Is that 0?
0.
I can have them for nothing. How amazing! Oh my god, I'm really happy with that. I'm going to use my chalkboard paints, turn them into shopping boards that you put in the kitchen, hang on the wall, 30 quid each, €60 for free. I'm really happy with that. Perfect.
Having picked up her shutters for free, Tracy's in a buoyant mood, and when she spots a mirror and a pair of advertising signs at the very next stall, she's keen to part with some cash.
The mirror, combien?
50.
50.
Yes.
20? 20?
No.
Okay, 22, Vanda.
25.
Okay, 25 and the 2 signs.
25 et tout Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
5. Ça fait 30.
Can't say better than that, actually. Okay, done.
Some quickfire purchasing from Tracy and she walks away happy. But she's still got over €500 in her pocket and the stalls are starting to pack away. So only Tracy's left.
Just try and find something last minute before I run out of time.
She's seen a couple of drawer units she wants to buy, but the vendor won't budge on the asking price.
How much for both? What would you take? 100 for both? Oh, I don't know. You really want 200?
It's a lot, so Tracy wants some advice.
I really like it. It is roughly 100 years old. It's about pine. It's lovely. Now let's see if we can get a price on this alone, okay?
Yeah.
Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour, c'est ça va. Combien le dernier prix pour ça? 150. 150, okay, now regarding ça. So, okay, this is 1940, approximate, 1940s. It's fairly solid, and it's not an awful lot of money. You want to go for the both?
I would like to get them both, but then
Okay.
whatever the price
We
is.
should. Je voudrais, on my knees, I beg you, le dernier prix pour le deux. Le machin dernier prix. Pour le deux, mademoiselle.
190.
190 is not €10 off.
189, just...
€11 off. Better than nothing. And Tracy too clocks up her final purchase. And with that, it's all over. Time is up. Tracy has bought 14 items and spent €470, which works out as just under £400. Madge spent most, €633, just over £536, but he's bought 1 item less, 13. Helen has bought 10 items and spent the least of the 3 at €339, around £290. So the buying is over. Now it's back to the UK to upcycle their items and sell them for a profit. With just 1 day to carry out any renovation work, Madge, Helen and Tracy must plan carefully. As she's renovating her shutters, coat rack, mirror and barrel. And with just a day to do it all, no wonder she's getting help from a restorer. The first task is giving her 2 mirrors the shabby chic treatment.
So, all painted, and then distressed on all the kind of extremities.
she's having the mirrors spray painted, which takes just a few minutes and is much quicker than painting by hand. But it set Tracy back £170 for the pair.
It's come out really nice. All we need to do now is just distress it.
The paint dries quickly, and so it's not long before Tracy can rub it down to add the distressed look.
It's come out really nice. I don't want to over distress it, but it's so much better when you just add that little bit of contrast to it.
Tracy seems happy with the results so far, but she's spending a lot, so she's going to have to sell high. 3 competitors have all returned home from the continent with a haul of French fancies. They've now got just one day to transform their items before they try to sell them on for profit. Over with Tracy, she's moving on to her barrel, which she hopes to give a new lease of life to by painting the metal struts and waxing the wood.
Look how pretty that looks. Put a lot of love into this, and I hope a lot of money will come out for my love.
Well, a lot of money is certainly coming out of Tracy's pocket, as she spent just over £16 on the barrel, on top of the £30 she paid for it. Tracy's final upcycling project is her shutters, which she plans to turn into kitchen chalkboards.
I think it's practical, it's modern, it just brings that bit of charm into our house.
I do look really nice.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's her work done.
I can see them selling, and I can feel the money in my pocket.
Wow, you've improved the cheval mirror so much. It is in the look. You've got it right.
Yeah.
We can sell that anywhere like that. The barrel, great. Cost you 30. How much did it cost you to do up?
About £15.
Brilliant. It looks amazing. It's lovely.
Okay.
This looks nice. I didn't really like this. It's my least favourite item.
Yeah.
I really like it now.
Yeah.
Again, you've got the look. Are you ready to sell?
I'm so ready.
Upcycling done, it's now the day of reckoning. They have just a few hours to sell all their goods. Whoever makes the most profit will win and take everyone else's money. Our 3 rivals are in the Lily Road area of Fulham, West London, where there's a range of potential buyers. They'll decide who to sell to and at what price, with Mark on hand to give advice if they need it.
Helen, this is one of the stores you're going to be selling at. Happy?
I'm happy and excited, but a little bit nervous at the same time.
Excellent, that's good. Now, you look around you, and this is what you should have been buying over there. Tracy, how are you feeling?
A little bit nervous. Haven't exactly got these things, but I have got a few. So.
Okay. Now, Madge, I'm going to give you a little technique. Girls, listen up really carefully. Everyone likes a little bit of a tease up. So your shop's lovely. It's the nicest one in the road. Say it to them all. Get the highest price you can. Time is a ticking. Don't stand talking to me. So get on. Get selling.
With such limited time, it's all about the planning.
The game plan is just to try and convey the passion that I've got for each item that I've bought, really.
Going really high with my prices, and then knock it down slightly and let them feel like they've got a bargain.
I think my best strategy is going to be to have a very clear idea of what I'm going to charge for my items.
To get the best prices, they all need to prioritise the buyers they think will be most interested in their wares. Tracy's heading to her first potential buyer. She's targeting restaurant owner Julien, who's looking for Gallic objects to decorate his French eatery.
So I have all my items here for you. Which one would you like to look at first?
Well, probably
the coffee pot. Okay, so I love the detail on this. As you can see, they put hearts everywhere. It's fully working. Lovely display. Do you want to have a look?
Yeah, something
I'm looking for £200 for this.
most expensive.
It is beautiful though. How much are you thinking?
I was thinking maybe around 70, 80.
Oh, no, I think it's a bit too low. What if we split the difference, 125?
It's still too much.
What would be your highest price?
The highest price would probably be 100.
I would take 100.
You would take 100?
I would take 100 because I know it's going to a lovely face, so thank you.
Bingo! She's the first to sell, for a profit of just over £60. She also persuades Julien to buy a set of tankards and a tray, and her barrel, for a total profit of £123.
Really happy, nice good profit, sold 4 of my items, and I'm on to the next one. I'm running out of time.
Tracy has sold 4 pieces and is just over £180 in profit on them, but all 3 still have plenty to sell. Coming up, Tracy goes in high.
For all 4 together, I'm looking for 240.
And one winner takes all.
I think it's time to have a look.
rivals are now well into their selling day as they compete to make the most money and win their rivals' profits. With just a few hours left to shift all their remaining gear, they must think fast and act decisively. Tracy, meanwhile, has had the smile knocked off her face as a visit to interior designer Alice ended with no sales.
Not happy.
She's now targeting Jan in his restaurant and bar. He's already spent big today on Helen's coffee table, so will he be prepared to dig deep again?
I've brought some bits in, which I think that you'll like. I have some cola signs, which I think would look lovely, and a set of 4 chairs, and they're all matching.
Okay.
So, what's your thoughts on them?
Yeah, I mean, the chairs, they're interesting. They seem okay.
For all 4 together, I'm looking for 240.
Hang on, did you just say £240? They only cost her 20 quid.
Okay. And 4 the signs?
As a pair, that'd be 70.
If I take the coat sides and the chairs,
Mm-hmm.
can we do a bit of discount there?
We could do 3.
290?
295.
Go on then.
Perfect. Deal.
Well, Tracy played it cool and managed to clear a whopping profit of £270, putting her firmly back in the game.
Tracy, you are amazing.
Ah, thank you. I tried.
I've no faith in those chairs,
Really?
and you've nicked more than a £200 profit.
Yeah. Well, there you go. It's how it's done.
Carry on selling.
I will do.
With the day more than half over, our 3 sellers know they must go all out to sell as much as they can. Her only option is to take what she can, or the items will go unsold.
Okay then. What if we were to say the whole lot, £80?
22 and 10, 32 quid, that's my final price.
Would you round it to 35?
Okay, I'll round it to £35.
She's laughing, but that's got to hurt.
£35.
All right, thank you very much.
That's nearly £230 less than she paid, and with that disastrous deal, it's all over. Our competitors have gone flat out today and made some great sales, but they all have items left, so how will that affect their profits?
So guys, the moment of truth. It was hard work, wasn't it? It was a lot harder than you thought, perhaps. Yeah. Tracy, this is your money. There's change in there as well. Helen, this is your money. Max, this is your money. Tracy, I'm sorry to tell you, you've definitely not won.
Oh, never mind.
Tracy has made £94, a good profit, but not enough to win it.
So between Madge and Helen, I think it's time to have a look. Madge, you have won.
Ooh, well done, Madge.
So Madge is today's winner, having made his money back and a total profit of £531, while Helen made just £32.
Ladies, pass your cash to Madge.
Oh, sorry guys, thanks.
And as the winner, Madge gets to take it all, a total prize pot of £657.
Guys, I'm over the moon. I can't believe I won. That's so cool. I really didn't think I was going to win because Helen had some really, really cool items and I thought that she was going to just scoop it out of my hands, but I won. That's fantastic.
Madge absolutely smashed it. He did amazing, and I'm really pleased for him. It didn't matter who won for me at the end of the day. It was about the experience, and I've had the greatest experience of my life.